We finally made it back to the cabin, and we will see where this key that we just got from the church leads. God, I hope this isn't a closet. Ah,
It's not a closet. Right, it is a spooky basement.
oh look, more diaries.
Look at the
Wardrobe.
yes, this. Look at the side of it. There it is.
Well, we need a cross, which we don't have. I'm assuming that's what opened. This is a secret door, isn't it? Yeah, I'm assuming it's a secret door, and we need the cross or whatever to put into there to open it. Now we just need to find the cross. Great. Monday, 1994. On Valentine's Day, Trista gave me some chocolate. I've never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box. I'd hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. I was about to pick Andrew up from work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later, and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of the ER and is recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In 1972, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975, at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. She had stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck had broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life, and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. Then you think Andrew threw her down the fucking well? But no.
No, I presume Vivian threw her down the well. She would be more.
No, but one thing I'm also sorry.
Yeah.
One thing I'm also curious about is
Are you thinking of turtles on skateboards? Oh,
no.
very unprofessional.
No. One thing I'm thinking about is if they killed Sophia and she was with child, so she still had a fucking child, doesn't that mean the baby died as well?
No, because this was dated June 26th.
Right, but then how was then the baby born if she died? So we're back at his office, at his private study.
Right, can you look at the...
I can pick this one up.
Oh. 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. So start, yeah, pull those out. No, pull those out first.
So 4 right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but you can't go 6 left. What I'm presuming is that it's from the 10th book. So the one that you put in, right?
Oh, okay.
So try 4 right. So number 14. Then 6 left, which would be 8.
Okay.
And then 3. Yeah, is 11. No? Okay.
No. It's 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Damn.
I got it right.
Mr. Detective Man who's choking on his spit.
Joking. I'm sorry, I'm legit joking.
Yeah, you okay? Are we gonna have to bury it? Are we gonna have to make another grave in the Painscreek cemetery?
Oh, fuck, I ain't dying in this goddamn town. Ugh.
I know.
Oh, that was horrible. Right after my big moment, too. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Oh, look, more diaries.
Oh, fuck no. Ooh.
Fucking shit.
Oh, look, it's Betty White.
It is. Magdalene Roberts, mother of Charles, dies at age 68. Heart attack is the main cause of death. Okay. Passed away last night at the age of 68. She was visiting her son, Charles Roberts, in Painscreek when her heart failed. Dorothy Patterson, a maid working at the mansion, knocked on Magdalene's door at 7 a.m. Since there was no answer, she assumed Magdalene was still sleeping. It was only 2 hours later, when Magdalene still did not respond to her knocking, that she realized something was wrong. She called Bernard Hopkins, the mansion butler, who came and opened the door to find Magdalene lying on the bed. She wasn't breathing. He immediately called 911. Dr. Johnson, the family doctor and head of the Painscreek Community Hospital, arrived at the mansion around 9:30 and pronounced Magdalene Roberts dead. According to Dr. Johnson, Magdalene Roberts probably had a heart attack sometime in the middle of the night. More accurate diagnoses are yet to be determined, but Magdalene's death was most probably the result of high blood pressure and old age.
High blood pressure, in quotations.
In quotations, of course. Vivian.
Well, we know that it was pressure medicine.
Oh, look.
Oh, look. So this is Sophia.
Yes.
So the picture in the guy's
Fuck me, how many diaries did he have?
Well, he's a wealthy rich man. He doesn't have anything better to do.
It's like finish one before you start another one, Jesus. Although not that I can fucking complain, I did the same fucking thing.
What, you write about 4 pages and then leave all the other 70?
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know. Don't question my life decisions.
I am gonna question your life decisions.
May 3rd, 1974. Vivian hasn't spoken much since she was discharged from the hospital. Dr. Johnson said she is fully healed, but it will take some time for her to adjust back to her old rhythm. I feel our relationship is deteriorating and has suffered permanently in some way. I love Trisha, and I know Vivian does too. I can only hope that my mother's passion for a grandson will not affect Vivian's love for Trisha. I hope that she does not hold any resentment towards mother. I think she fucking might. June 11th. Our baby daughter is born today. We've named her Trisha. We even had to go through a cesarean section. I'm just glad that both mother and child are safe, and I thank God for that. I feel so happy to have a baby in the family. There's no words to express the joy I'm feeling inside. At the same time, I'm worried of what mother might say once she knows that the baby is a girl. August. Vivian is being hospitalized for the second time in a year. The first time was the C-section, this time from mental instability. Dr. Johnson told me not to visit her until she was stabilized and ready to receive me. What can I do? Mom wants a boy, but it's not safe for Vivian to be pregnant anymore. Sometimes I feel lost, not knowing what to do. Mostly, I just feel lonely. I never thought this would happen. Whenever Sophia is babysitting Trisha, she would listen to everything I have to say. I could express myself candidly. Never once did she question the decision I made. It made me feel like she understands me. I found comfort in her, both spiritually and physically. I just never thought I would have a relationship with her. What should I do now? I have a name for our child. He will be called Vincent Roberts. I will add him to my will. Sophia seems to be hiding as well as she can from Vivian. Even I have not seen her in these last few days. I wonder where she could be. Hmm.
I presume she's dead, given that this is in July, and she was killed on June 26th.
Well, no, because she was found dead up front. So, if they can't just be like, oh, we didn't see her for 2 days, and then she suddenly appears up front.
But she was presumably thrown down the well.
Sophia was, not Vivian. This is about Vivian.
Oh, that's about Vivian?
Yeah, I have not seen her. Seems to be hiding as well as she can. Oh, no, you're right. For Vivian, as I have not seen her in these last 2 days. This is on July 6th.
Yeah, I'm presuming that it was talking about Sophia hiding from Vivian, rather
Yeah,
than
it
Vivian
is.
hiding from Charles.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I was mistaken. Dear Charles, I received a letter from Dorothy yesterday. She told me everything. What have you done, my son? Does Vivian know? Have you even considered the consequences of your actions? And what of Sophia? What will you do with her? You made a mistake, and you'll need to take responsibility for what you have done. Do you understand? You cannot take her as your wife. You already have one. This scandal cannot be publicly known. It will destroy your political career. However, the child is important. He is your flesh and blood, and might be the son you need to properly continue the family. I am not preparing to visit you. Do not say anything to Vivian yet. I will take care of it when I arrive. Love, Mom. I see. So, we had some dates to work with. We still
So look at the, yeah, crouch down. Oh, turn off your light.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Oh, no, okay. That's
King,
pretty funny.
Queen, BK. KQ, BK.
Yeah, and it's, I presume it's night.
King, Queen, B, Knight. What's the B one?
Bastion.
Bastion, I guess. Okay, so what are the numbers?
Go check the garden shed again, because that's where we found the queen and the tower.
Good point. One. 7. So wait. 7. Knight is 1. Are there more chess pieces? Or just the 4?
Um, so I'm guessing we should try out the other key then. Leave this for now.
Yeah, because this isn't working. So I'm
So we have,
assuming there's more pieces because
yeah,
that's a pawn, right? But there's not a P on here. So
it could be other pieces. Is there anything written? Nope.
so fuck. We suck as detectives, you know that? Um Alright, so what we have going for us, we have one key.
We have
Um
one key.
what was the dude's name? Burner something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Documents. Mansion worker list. Up. No. Mansion worker list is the second one down.
31 Silver Lake. Okay.
Alright, we should try that.
So we know it's close to the church, actually. Hey, maybe he'll have some fucking diaries as well. I don't think we've ever been down this road.
I didn't even know this road was an option.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way out of town, I'm assuming. So there's
So-
multiple ways.
Yeah, so we need number 37. 31.
Hey. You can unlock this one as well.
Someone lives here.
So, it's not Burnet's. No,
Oh no, it is.
30. No. You said 37.
Because I'm stupid. You said we're crap detectives anyway.
Well. A knife.
Creepy. Definitely a murderer.
Why would you think he's guilty of anything? He's the butler.
Yeah.
Well, he has pills as well, see? There you go.
Everyone's
Okay.
either taking happy pills or depression.
Oh, fucking hell. That's a lot of pills.
That is a lot of pills.
Okay. Now, where's his diary where he explains who he hates?
How he murdered everyone. Wait, look at that painting. Oh, okay.
Oh, he has guns, does he?
I thought it was
A knife? Yeah, that's a cool. And a missing knife. Oh, well, the plot thickens.
that's not a good.
Oh.
Oh, and a broken axe holder.
So we can assume either 1 or 3 axes are missing.
I'm presuming 3 rather than 1.
Military badge, that's nice. But why would you have that many axes? I mean, come on. I mean, guns, okay. But
I don't know. Maybe he was an avid axe collector.
oh,
Who wrote this?
uh,
Right. Yeah, so it's written by her.
when you write your autobiography and you're not a 19th century Russian. Okay, so nothing here besides.
Besides guns and stuff.
Well, we know an axe is missing.
Or 3 axes.
And Or 3, yes. And he also has her book on a pedestal, which is, you know.
Well, yeah, but he does work for her, so.
Yeah, but come on, have you ever met an employee that loves their employer that much? Ah, shit, this is close as well, isn't it?
Unless you offer them sexual favors, no.
Eh,
Oh no. Creepy bloodstains.
to remove the nails. Okay.
So you need a hammer. Oh, look behind the door. I saw something red. Oh, can you turn it around?
Dartboard.
Uh,
You know anything about darts? I know there's a score, and for everything that they hit, it goes minus whatever. I think. I knew a guy who played darts once.
I tried to play darts once. I missed the board entirely.
I can hit the board, but people are scared whenever I throw them because I'm too heavy-handed. So, yeah. Where's your diary? There it is. Oh, wow, he uses ale. Consider room
Well, I mean,
locked desk hint.
this was
Subtract the yellow darts. Points from the red
from the red
darts.
dog.
Total. Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. Let's take a picture of this. We'll come back to it. January 3rd, 1994. 2 weeks ago, Scott came to me and asked about Sophia. I was surprised he knew about someone who used to work here 20 years ago. I told him she was once a maid that worked here, but after a few years she decided to leave the village. Today, I commented about the conversation to Vivian. She asked if Scott had said or asked anything else since then. I could see she felt uneasy. She told me to keep an eye on him. I found all this very unsettling. Derek doesn't seem to be willing to drive for Vivian. I don't think a 5-day trip is that long. Charles often had trips longer than that, and Derek never seemed to mind them. Now that I think about it, Derek isn't usually quiet when Vivian is around. He doesn't even look at her. It's like he's avoiding her. I wonder why. I've noticed Vivian has been getting increasingly paranoid whenever she sees Scott, to the point of being upset by his presence. She asked Charles to have someone replace Scott, but Charles kept him. He likes the boy. Maybe those hunting trips really bonded them. It's Dad's death anniversary today. I can't believe it's already been more than 2 decades. I visited his grave in the morning. His tombstone was full of fallen leaves. Looks like autumn has started. Mom's tombstone was covered with leaves too. I read today's newspaper and updated him on the things that happened here recently. As I sat there talking, I wondered if he could hear me. Will I just spend the rest of my life serving Charles and Vivian until I die? What will people remember me for? I saw Scott and Trisha today. They looked happy. I almost envied them. I think my chance at ever having a relationship with someone is over. What would my life be if I had accepted Angela? I don't think we would have been happy. She wasn't my type anyhow. Who is my type then? Vivian scratched out. I don't know who.
So, 3274. Try that.
Right, so I think it is best if we go to the inn really quickly and check the damn board that I didn't take a picture of. And I have a camera.
Okay, so if I understand this correctly, we just need to put together the numbers of the red darts and subtract the yellow ones. That's not hard, is it? Math was never my strong suit.
The player's starting score value is set to 501. Why? People who play darts, why? That is a very specific number. Not 500. 501.
Okay, so look at the darts again.
That's a 7, that's a 2.
So that's a 9 together.
So
The middle one is a 50, and then the red ring should be a triple, which is a 60, and the white bit, the dart that fell off,
That's
is a
this the red one, yeah.
yeah is a
That's a 6 or whatever.
is a 6, 36. So that's at 120, 146 minus a 9, which is 137. Maybe 0, 137.
I oh look it is. Well, thank fuck because I'm bad at math and oh
Don't worry, same. Looks like a desk key. What for what desk? And another diary.
doesn't specify, does it?
No.
When the police reported that Vivian was murdered, I was floored. I still don't know what to do. My mind is blank. All I can think is, how did it happen? How can Vivian be dead? Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. People are coming or calling in to express their condolences. Charles hasn't been out of his room for days, and Trisha's crying her heart out. Dorothy's been assigning busy work to all the mansion employees, hoping that it would take their mind off of Vivian's death. Samuel, security guard, has been reviewing all the tapes of the past 2 weeks for any suspicious activity. I wish I could be of any help. Scott was just apprehended for the murder of Vivian. Is that true? No one would have thought that. I could never ever believe that Scott would be capable of killing someone, let alone Vivian. Yet it makes me so mad. I feel confused. Trisha was admitted to the hospital today. She had a nervous breakdown after finding out that Scott could be her mother's killer. Her condition has been getting worse over the past few weeks, and no one has been able to properly help her. Charles finally decided to seek help from the hospital. Matthew never believed that his son killed Vivian. He hired some fancy lawyer to defend him. Scott's been released on bail today. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't think Scott should have been released at all. Despite the insufficient evidence, he killed Vivian. I know that he's guilty. Everyone knows it. They should have gone ahead and prosecuted him. The maids were cleaning the mansion where they found some stuff belonging to Vivian, a key and some stationery. I asked Charles what he'd like me to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. I brought them back to my place. Vivian's death has caused lots of grief to everyone, especially Charles. After hearing how heartbroken Charles was 2 nights ago, I can't bear to see him suffer anymore. Scott should pay for what he did.
Ooh.
So we get the key.
So I'm presuming it's where the clock was. Or if not there, then it's somewhere in the mansion, probably in her bedroom.
Was there anything locked though?
Yeah, I think so.
What was locked though?
Well, it's a desk key, so presumably a desk.
Right. Look, look, look. Okay. Vivian's desk. Oh. No.
Finally, we're getting
Huh?
somewhere.
We are getting somewhere. To another diary. Of course. Yeah, you can read this one.
Although we live in the same house, Charles and I hardly speak to each other. I know that he's been feeling guilty ever since his affair, but that was 20 years ago. It's high time I forgive him out loud. Next, I need to work out things with Trisha. I've been objecting to a relationship with Scott for quite some time. In doing so, Trisha has been avoiding me. I haven't been a good mother, but I want to be there when she needs me from now. I just want things to go back the way they were. The agency has arrived for a new guy to help me. His name is Owen Smith, quite a young man for what he has accomplished. During our meeting, Owen asked me many things as if he was interviewing me. The brief introduction turned out to be hours long. However, by the end of it, he said he has everything he needed and will get things moving right away. I have a good feeling about him. Owen called to meet with me today. He had the papers ready for me to sign. He said that the location of the exhibition has been approved. All we need is the down payment. I signed the papers almost immediately. After that, I informed our accountant, Helen, to transfer the money from the Roberts Relief Funds, since the hospital won't be needing it for a while. Owen's been a great help since we brought up the idea of an art gallery for the public. I'm not sure if things could have gone so quickly if it had been some other agent. I owe him that much. The art gallery will open in 3 months. I'm so excited about it. We have received most of the artwork from the contributors and artists. All I need is to ask Charles if he would be willing to donate some of his painting. If this exhibition succeeds, it would be good for us and for Painscreek. I haven't felt this alive in a very long time. I have a purpose now. And then 2 months later, she did.
I also got an achievement, Vivian Roberts' story.
Yeah, because you read all of her diaries, I think.
Yeah, well, she kind of fucking died on us, so, you know. So the question is, because at the moment we are out of keys, how do we proceed?
Right. So, my suggestion is that we look at the hospital again, and we go over the hospital.
Because we must have missed something somewhere.
Oh, sure. I don't doubt that. Oh, look.
Oh, look, the thing we missed.
Oh, it's the key for his basement.
Mm-hmm.
Someday I will tell you everything. Yeah.
Mom is so judgmental. She doesn't want me to be near Scott, saying that I should find someone who is of the same class as me. What does that even mean? Who determines what class Scott is in? Did Mom talk to Father Matthew? Is that why Father Matthew also forbade us from seeing each other? Don't they know we're in love? Last night, Scott and Father Matthew had a big fight. Father Matthew told him to stop seeing me again. I asked Scott why, but he didn't know the reason. I feel so miserable. Scott asked if I had a younger brother named Vincent. I didn't. He told me that it was probably just a rumor, but wanted to be sure about it. Who'd spread such a rumor about my family? At dinner, I asked Mom if I ever had a younger brother named Vincent. She stared at me and said no. She then asked where I got the name from. When I said from Scott, she told me dinner's over. I argued with her. She yelled and sent me to my room. Later, I heard her arguing with Dad. How could Mom fire Scott? That is so unreasonable. There's no reason at all for firing him. And why can't I see Scott anymore? I love Scott. Dad loves him too. Only Mom hates him, and I don't even know why. I find it really strange. I knew that today was Scott's day off, so I tried to surprise him at the cabin. However, I could not find him. I searched everywhere, inside and the outside of the cabin. He was nowhere to be found. Just as I was about to leave, he suddenly appeared as if he had been in there this whole time. This has happened several times now. I'm wondering if there's a hidden room in the cabinet that I just don't know about.
You make an amazing Trisha.
I know, thank you. But, you know, speaking of how amazing as detectives we are, we did miss this one fucking drawer with the key that we've been looking for.
Well, at least now we have a purpose.
At least
just like Vivian.
Now we have a purpose again. So, without further delay, we will be heading to the cabin. Hurry, my young steed. Hurry.